Hello for Life family. Saludos familia for life. My name is Dr. Mailing Sue Caldera, and I'm a member of the Health Science Advisory Board since 2014. It is my pleasure and privilege to speak to you about the relationship between food and happiness. You've all heard the song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Well, we can also apply it to food, so eat healthy, be happy. We are all very well aware of the impact that our food choices have on our physical health. But what we may not realize is that our food choices also have an impact on our happiness. There's evidence to support that we really are what we eat, physically and mentally. And that makes sense considering that the only place where the brain gets its building blocks is from the food that we eat. Research has shown that specific foods and healthy eating habits could result in increased happiness and energy. However, we need to make a difference between pleasure and happiness and need to clarify that food that brings pleasure does not necessarily bring happiness. Unfortunately, there's no catch-all diet for individual happiness, and there are other factors at play beyond what we eat. So eating healthy should go along with exercising regularly and other healthy habits. Diet impacts brain function from four different levels, from the amount of calories consumed, how often you eat, food texture, and content. So eating fewer calories, intermittent fasting, and foods rich in nutrients and texture lead to better brain function. Research clearly demonstrates that nutrition is linked to memory, cognitive function, and mood. Today, we'll be focusing on nutrients that affect our sense of well-being and happiness. Various types of food mediate our mood. Among these are some specific types of fats, antioxidants, certain vitamins, and minerals. And although it is not listed here, we can't forget water. Our brain functions best when it's hydrated. So let's talk about fat. The brain needs fat because it contains 60% fat and needs to be fed accordingly. However, we need to emphasize that there must be healthy, unsaturated fats. These fats are liquid at room temperature, in contrast to the unhealthy saturated fats that are solid at room temperature. Because of their chemical nature, fat molecules are called fatty acids, so I'll be using that term. Unsaturated fatty acids are essential components of the brain cell membrane and regulate how brain cells and nerve cells send signals between each other. The greater the percentage of unsaturated fats found in the membrane, the better the nerve cells function. The main types of unsaturated fats are monounsaturated fatty acids, which are found in olive, peanut, and canola oils, as well as other fatty foods such as avocados, nuts, and seeds. You've also probably heard a lot about omega-3 fatty acids. These are polyunsaturated fatty acids, and there are many, but I'm just going to mention the most important ones for brain function. These are eicosapentaenoic acid, which you'll often see abbreviated as EPA, and docosahexaenoic acid, or DHA. These are highly concentrated in our brain, and they increase the production of new nerve cells, help brain cells survive for longer periods of time, and we find omega-3 rich foods in many wild deep water fish, nuts, seeds, and avocados. This next slide shows the effect of DHA on neurite growth. In the right panel of this slide, you can see how DHA increases the branching of the nerve ends. This helps to improve nerve-to-nerve communication and function. Now, for us to live and our bodies to function, we need oxygen. So oxidation is a natural byproduct as the cells produce energy. However, this process also leads to oxidative stress, which can cause a decrease in the levels of feel-good chemicals that make us feel happy. Foods rich in antioxidants, like fruits and vegetables, help the body repair the damage from oxidative stress and mop up free radicals that can damage brain cells. Polyphenols are antioxidants naturally found in plant foods such as fruits, vegetables, herbs, spices, and others. There are more than 8,000 types of polyphenols and are categorized into flavonoids, phenolic acid, polyphenolic amides, and other polyphenols. Of these, flavonols are the most common and are found in things such as onions, curly kale, leeks, broccoli, and many other foods. These polyphenols accumulate in the outer tissues like the skin and leaves because their biosynthesis is stimulated by light and give the fruit and vegetables its rich color. So when possible, eat the whole fruit and vegetable, which may contain up to 5 times as much than if you're to just extract its juice. The polyphenols are found mainly in the colorful parts of plants, so eat a rainbow for health. Now, vitamins. There are many. We're just going to mention those that play a significant role in the brain. Vitamin A and its retinoids play a role in regulating genes, producing new nerve cells, survival, and interconnectivity of nerve cells. While the B vitamins, folate, B6, and B12, are precursors for the production of the happy hormones, dopamine and serotonin. Now, vitamin C, being an antioxidant, also acts as a cofactor in the conversion and regulation of the chemicals through which your nerves communicate with each other. And last but not least, vitamin D, which is often referred to as the sunshine vitamin, regulates genes and calcium that are essential for a happy mood. And you can get these vitamins in a variety of foods as shown in this slide. Now, there are many minerals as well, but we're just going to mention a few that play an important role in brain health and mood. These are chromium, iron, magnesium, and zinc. They either play a role in the production of happy hormones, new cells, nerve repair, plasticity, or response to stress. And like the vitamins, can be found in a variety of foods. Now, there are many healthy diets in the world, but one that has been highlighted most has been the Mediterranean style diet. And this slide summarizes how the Mediterranean style diet, which includes almost all of the foods that have been discussed, and how it affects positively the components essential for healthy brain function. So eating healthy not only keeps our bodies in better condition, but it can make us happier people in the long run. There have been many different studies linking eating fruit and vegetable and overall health. This slide shows the results where 12,000 adults were studied over several years and how eating fruits and vegetables every day affected their sense of well-being. They reported that by adding one serving of fruit or vegetable to their diets, they were able to noticeably increase their levels of happiness. And happiness benefits were noted for each additional portion of fruit or vegetable that were added to their daily diets, up to 8 a day. And as you can see, the higher the number of servings of fruit and vegetables, the higher the level of satisfaction. Now, Many studies have been done regarding this topic, and what most researchers have concluded is that the effects of eating well do not appear immediately. Research looked at how food and mood played out across several days. The results revealed that how we feel on day 3 correlates to what we ate on day 1. Another study pointed out that people who ate vegetables one day felt better the next. On the other hand, findings also show that increased consumption of calories, sodium, and saturated fat resulted in negative moods 2 days later. So if you're having a rough day, try substituting an unhealthy snack for a fruit or vegetable. It might make you feel better in the long run. So in summary, being happy is a marathon, not a sprint. Embrace healthy fat as your brain's friend. Eat up to 8 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, and choose foods that are close to nature over processed food. And to be happy, eat a rainbow for health. So eat healthy, be happy. Thank you for your time.